told me I would love the film. You were absolutely correct.
Thank you very much.
It's beautiful. My question is to the guys, with all of the prior incarnations of this particular Grimm fairy tale, what considerations did you have in developing a story and achieving the look, particularly when you're paying homage to so many of the well-known characters in addition to Snow White and the Queen?
Well, the line between homage and lawsuit is very thin. So for me, I had just seen, it just said Snow White, and looked at it and I just thought, do I have a take on it? And funny enough, my take tends to be visual, but in this particular case, it wasn't before. So once I laid that out, and I realized they wanted to make the same movie and not edgy, but a family-friendly film, I was on board.
As producers, there's two of you. What do you have to say?
I think we just wanted to make a fun, original movie with a female protagonist that was a great hero and treated her very much as we would a male protagonist, somebody who would stand up for themselves and appreciate what was unique and special about learn over the course of the movie what was special about them.
My question is for ladies, Julia and Lily. I wonder about those costumes. Were they comfortable? Were they uncomfortable? How did you feel? How did you fit? And what do you think in general about fashion in this movie?
Well, they're stunning, and I think that they really are such an integral part of. It's the same as having these amazing sets, being in these kinds of clothes. They were completely original and authentic to what we were trying to accomplish. And as Tarsem would say, in these great, huge spaces, we needed to fill them in every way and physically really dominate these spaces. And so they had to be quite architectural, and in that, not terribly cozy, but that's not really the point.
After 4 months of wearing corsets and ball gowns, sword fighting in these crazy forests, I promised myself I'd never complain about wearing high heels again. They became really a second skin, and they became the process of Lily turning into Snow White every morning. They were so beautifully made and so incredible. They truly were pieces of art and a privilege to get to wear. And they really, really started to become part of maneuvering around the set in the way that Snow would, not necessarily how I would. So they were integrated and so beautiful.
Good afternoon. My question is for Tarsem. I heard that not too long ago you made a comment that you had mixed feelings about the trailer, and I was wondering if you could elaborate on that.
It's a very alien word to me, trailers. I do a lot of advertising, and I had done about almost an hour-and-a-half family movie that I adore. And to see distilled, cut down, whatever you want to call it, without special effects at a particular time, I completely just went like that. Since then, it's moved on, and I haven't really seen too many of them because all my focus was on the movie. Can you tell I've been trained?
Tamed, not trained.
Tarzan version of.
This is for Julia here. I wonder if, as an acting method, did you have to look for the wicked queen inside you? Did you find her? Or?
Well, I'm happy to announce she is not inside me. But without naming names, I drew from a couple of people I know better than I wish I did, and found it very fun and helpful.
My question is also for Miss Roberts. Hi. Many of your films have been compared to modern-day fairy tales. Had you always wanted to do a traditional fairy tale?
No, and nor did I have any interest in this one really until, Tarsem lured me in his luring way, and looking at the script and realizing that there was really something here, but just the one sentence pitch of it on the phone, hey, they're doing this Snow White adaptation, that didn't,